So everyone, here's the thing. I was really blessed today. I found a Doomsday action figure, this Earth in hand. Like, it is so surreal. Like, I can't believe, like, I know this movie's coming out, but it feels so weird to actually see an action figure for it. It reminds me of Infinity War and Endgame and, like, every other Avengers movie. It just feels so weird because it's been so long. But we have some awesome shots of the Thing. We have a bio on him. And, yeah, there's that UPC. And let's get this guy out of the box. And as you can see, he looks phenomenal. I also like how the cardboard is pretty much Dr. Doom's face. That's kind of cool. But yeah, here we have Thing, and when they first made Thing for First Steps, they made him shirtless, which makes sense, because that's how he is in the comics, but I am so glad we finally have a sweatered version of him. It just looks incredible, and that face looks really good. Something about the eyes, he looks incredibly depressed, which is kind of strange, because in First Steps, he's not depressed at all, but this is based on Doomsday, and the movie's gonna be bad, but his suit looks incredible, has some nice creases and wrinkles. We have the belt there, and they did keep his 4 logos on his side of his legs there, which are pretty cool, and in the movie, we have his communicator watch there, and then we got his rocky hands, and then on the back you can see some more of those creases, and I like how the suit really looks like a spacesuit, but at the same time also just like this quilted 60s look. He's got his boots, he didn't have those originally, and you can even see a little bit of stitching detail going on them, so very well detailed. And looking at the alternate hands, you do get some fists for clobbering with, which is nice, and we have this incredible head sculpt, which is based on the end of First Steps, and it just looks really good. I like this one better than the one he has on him, but both of these, again, just look a little depressed, and that's not really how he is in First Steps, so I wish they would have changed that. But in terms of articulation, we have a 360 at the head. Let's see if I can get this positioned here, and we can look up and down, but he's got some really good range of movement in his head, as well as his arms. It is single joint elbow, which is kind of sad, but at the same time, he does get some good movement. He has a 360 there at the arm, and he has a 360 at the wrist, which also hinges, and as you can see, I put the fist on him. We have that really cool torso joint that rotates 360 but also moves them up and down, so you know, it's pretty cool. I think is that a diaphragm joint? I don't know, diaphragm, something like that. Legs forwards, backwards, outwards, 360 at the thigh, double jointed penless knees, which are nice, and then the feet move up and down and go side to side. So in terms of articulation, he is pretty good. He can just like kick you there. And here's a comparison with that original Thing. Now, I really like the original one, and I absolutely love First Steps' movie, but I am so happy we finally have an accurate version. And as you can see, they have kept the blue consistent. I think in the movie the blues are actually a lot brighter, but you know, I'm glad they at least kept it consistent. That way it will match the rest of the team, and you can see the 4s there. You can see he doesn't have the boots on the original, and it looks like pretty much the bottom half of this figure minus the feet are the exact same, but I don't really mind that. I can't tell if the head sculpt is the same. It looks the same, but I will say this new one is painted a lot better, even though again it's still kind of that depressing type looking one. I do think the new one looks a lot better. But overall, I do like that we have both versions, and that new head sculpt, the bearded one, does look good on the old one, even though he doesn't actually appear like this. It's cool. And now we have the whole team together, and oh my goodness, they look absolutely incredible. I am so glad we finally have a way to display them all together in their suits. I know this is for Doomsday, but I really love this in my First Steps. And now, speaking of Doomsday, here's a Captain America, Tobey Maguire, and Hugh Jackman, just so you can see how they all look together. And it's crazy because all 4 of these guys are now canon to the MCU, but they look great together. Now, here's a Titan Hero Series Galactus. Galactus is way too small here, but overall, he does fit pretty nicely with the Marvel Legends. Like, again, he's a little small, he's very small, but I like it. I think it's a very nice way to have an MCU Galactus. Now, here we have Hulk and She-Hulk from the MCU, and last but certainly not least, Tom Holland's Spider-Man. But overall, I really feel that Hasbro has absolutely outdone themselves on this figure. I love that we finally have an accurate Thing to put on our First Steps shelf, and I love that we are finally getting Doomsday figures. It is just insane, because I really did not expect to see Doomsday this soon. But go check out your Walmarts. This thing is incredible, and thank you for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.